Welcome to day 10 of this 10-day lead guitar challenge. Guys, if you're watching this, first of all, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for trusting me with your guitar journey, for watching this far. And congratulations, because I can tell you've got a real commitment to learning this stuff if you've made it this far. And first of all, let me know what you think about it in the comments below on YouTube. How have you found it? What's your journey been? Story before you found these videos, and how has it gone for you? Let me know, and I can take your feedback into account for when I make future videos that are similar to this. In this video, we are going for Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon, one of the biggest indie songs of the last 20 years, easily. And we're going to be looking at 2 ways to play it. First way, super easy. Perhaps even a total beginner could actually play the notes that I'm going to be showing you here. It will be hard to do it up to tempo. You will need to practice a little bit to be able to do it up to tempo, but you could even do this along to the original recording. The second way includes 2 tricky techniques. The first one is playing pairs of strings at the same time and sliding along one of those strings. We looked at that in an earlier lesson in this series. But we're combining that also with the second technique, which is called a unison bend, this thing. So we've done string bending already in this series, which would just be this. But whenever you hear this sound, and you can always hear that tension, it sounds like a tearing. And I always wondered what that sound was, and the technique is a unison bend. I have a few lessons on it, particularly in my new lead guitar series, the premium version of all of this, which is the primary thing that I've been promoting throughout this series. That lead guitar course, lead guitar 1, 2 and 3 is what we're currently calling it. That's got all my best lead guitar lessons in it. Check that out. The link is in the description below if you'd enjoyed this series so far. But let's make a start. Let's learn the simple way of playing Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon. It begins with the open E string. We're going to be playing most of this on the finished E string. And we're going to play it 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once we're changing the note, that right hand's just going to be ticking away 8s for the first half of this riff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the picking, okay? The second note we change to is the 7th fret, which we'll play with the first finger. It's a B note. We're then going to go to the 11th fret. So that's the hardest one so far because we've got to do a little jump. But remember, if we have our thumb over the top and our fingers on this angle, rather than playing like this, in the sort of blues, rock, indie fashion, we can make that stretch much easier, because I'm only stretching in the same way that I kind of play a C chord with. So we can't play lead guitar without knowing some open chords as well, because we rely on the same kind of skills. Those notes are, when we play them, each note just played 8 times. The final note that we play 8 times is on the 2nd string, on string 2, fret 9, which is the final single dot before the 2 dots that I have here, and we need to be using these dots to navigate higher up the fretboard. And again, we play that 8 times. In total, this is the next section. 1, 2, 3. This is the 11th fret to the 9th fret. And then it's 11th fret to 9th fret, but 9 on string 2. So that final part. One more time. 11, 11, 9. 11, 11, 9, but on string 2. We're going to go for the whole thing now. This is the whole simple way of playing this lead line in its entirety, but it is going to require some practice to get it up to speed and to play along to the original recording. But here's the things we want to be practicing. Ready? In 2, 3, 4. That goes throughout every chorus in this song. You will hear it plenty. The full way of playing it does a similar thing but on pairs of strings. So when we play that first note, it's not just the open E, it's actually the 5th fret of string 2, which is also, it's the same note, it's the same E. But we play them together to give us this open, big sound. Makes it chime a little bit more than just one note. We then slide that middle finger all the way up to the double dot at 12th fret. To do that, we have to move early. We move after the 6th strum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So kind of move on 7, 8. That's how we get there. Then the first finger goes down to that 11th fret here. And we play those together. A bit of tension there, but it sounds good in context. And then that middle finger, first finger lifts off, middle finger goes down to 9. The note that we played before, but again the thinnest string is ringing out. So we've got 4 positions in total. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Each just played 8 times. The palm of my hand is on the thickest 4 strings, so that even if I strum them, they wouldn't ring out. That's the technique that we need here. After all that section, we then go for a unison bend, which is this. Now this is tough for anyone new at lead guitar. This is probably going to be too tough, to be honest. We just want to go for a single note bend, really. Same as how we've done before. But that unison bend, which I'd just like you to be aware of, has the first finger at the same note as we bend up to. And this is commonly used it's commonly used on that last octave of the minor pentatonic scale. It's then unbent, bend, bend, and then finishing at 9th fret. Now, as I say, what a nice hybrid would be to play all of the first section and finish with that easier section. That would be just a nice hybrid, because this unison bend is much tougher. This technique is just, you need more strength in your hand, and it's strength of very small muscles and ligaments into doing the right thing. That can take months from first attempting it to being able to do it. But it doesn't stop you playing this whole song, this whole lead line. Just swap out the last bit for those few notes. Let me play that once again for you, just so you can see it one last time. And we'll play about 75% of the original recording's tempo. The original is really fast, but if we work on it at 75%, we'll be able to get it to up to tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. that would be my recommendation, and that is it for this 10-day lead guitar challenge. Please let me know in the comments on YouTube how you got on with this course. I want to know more about your story, what other recommended songs you're wanting to learn, which obvious omissions did I leave out, which ones were an oversight on my part and I should have included in this course. And I look forward to reading your comments. Give the video a like and feel free to work back through any of the other videos after this 10 days if you want to learn more of the songs fully, tighten up your technique, or especially if you want to play along to the original recordings, which is a pretty essential goal. If you want to play lead guitar, and that's something you want to do, you want to be playing along to real recordings as soon as possible and as regular as possible. Wish you all the best with your guitar playing journey. See you next time. Bye for now.